Yeah, it was only to buy time.
I'm curious. Are we going to see the Palutena lose this time, or are we going to see a different character?
We could see Cloud lose this time.
Oh,
He also has Sephiroth.
I would be here to see Sephiroth.
But instead,
he locks into Marth, which I think is...
But instead, he just chose the Marth. So put it in the VOD.
Okay. Marth into Yoshi. I don't think this is a bad pick, but I really don't know if...
I think it's horrible.
I don't think this Marth is practiced enough for this Yoshi. I feel like... I would much rather see Lucina. I'd much rather see Lucina.
I'm literally telling you these tippers are RNG. He can RNG tipper through the armor, Yoshi's armor, at an early percent, thus breaking it. Then RNG tipper F smash.
Let's see how it works out. Suarez just needs 3 games. Mojo needs
6.
A miracle.
He needs 6, but not.
Listen, I'll be honest. If the Marth gets it done, I'll be hyped. I love Marth as a character, and I think it would be really neat to see it get pushed further in Ultimate. But I feel like fundamentally, like playing at a distance just isn't the way that you want to do things with Marth. And there's only like 3 moves in his kit that really like work well to his play style, I feel.
Which are?
I think down air is ridiculous on Marth. I legitimately think it might be his best move. Forward smash is like a cannon if you space it right. And then up air. I think up air is really good.
Yeah.
How's that for good up air?
Crazy how you have like one of the worst moves. F smash? Shit. Up tilt.
Up tilt is really good. Up tilt and forward tilt are also really good, but I feel like that's common knowledge that those are dangerous moves, whether they're sour or sweet spot.
Is it common knowledge? What if we had a new viewer right now?
If we have a new viewer, they're going to be very surprised to see someone pick Marth in general.
Yo, they're a Marth player, man.
And they have good taste.
No, they don't.
Not for Ultimate.
This guy's just swinging.
Yeah, no, he's actually just
He's literally just swinging, man.
It's times like this where it makes it really tough to compliment Mojo because he just does whack shit like this. At least be patient if you're going to mash.
He's not doing all that bad, but... No.
He's a better player than this. I feel like he could be doing a bit more.
Is he?
Yes. You know what? I'm going to defend Tom on this one. I think he is a solid player.
Mojo.
Mr. Mojo Rising. Esquire. That's the full government. There you go.
Yeah.
I think he is a very good player, and I think there is something to be said about him being able to play confidently in bracket with a plethora of characters. That being said, I think there were smarter choices to make than Marth here. If he's looking to have fun, it's one thing. If it's a serious counter pick, I think there is something to be said about the value of Lucina over Marth.
I'm pretty sure he has picked like this character during Fridays. So it is somewhat serious.
The issue is that if you're going to be playing Marth, you have to play him as like a non-projectile zone.
Okay, there it is. He had a rage, that's why.
Yeah, a bit of rage. Normally it kills north of 190, but almost clocking in full rage gets him there at like 180.
Actually, yeah, Yoshi's 190, probably.
It's still a whole stock behind, though.
Got a whole one. He has 6. Now it's more. Oh, God.
Where are you going?
Help him. All right. Yeah, great tipper right there.
Not all of them are going to insta-blow up your targets. What do you want from me? I'm trying to justify a character's existence on the screen.
There's no justification. Martha at this point is just a legacy character.
I mean, shit, you put it towards really good. I'm not going to lie. My man's just collecting tenure on this character roster.
It's like Lucina's, it's like the cool new thing. I like how when Marth was good in Smash 4, everybody picked Lucina. And now, like the hipster thing to do was pick Lucina because it was like cool to do. And now people pick Marth, like, I always pick Marth. But they actually played Lucina. No, he's okay.
No, he's fine, but Suarez got so greedy for it, but because he's got such an ample lead, like, it doesn't matter.
So, a lot of things, what people don't do against Yoshi is, like, hit him out of disadvantage. Or, like, it's not the best option to do every time. But
You could force trades because you
force
could
trades or
Yoshi
just
with
win
jump.
out straight out because Yoshi's like fair is still a long move. So if you have like if you're turned around, if your fair is quicker or your fair is quicker, you can be in a better situation than him waiting for the air dodge. And he pushed him back on the stage, so he's now no longer edge guarding you.
All right, so game 2, back to stadium. Do you think Marth stay in a play, or we got a different character on board?
Different character.
Yoshi.
Please don't pick the Falcon. Hey, there's the Cloud. Okay.
Yeah, there's our local. Is he? Cloud's a terrorist, right? Yeah.
He is. He's an eco-terrorist,
Yeah.
if you believe the Shinra propaganda.
Yep. Why shouldn't I? They have done nothing but good for me and my family.
Trust Shinra.
I shall. Is he in Final Fantasy 1?
1? No. Cloud is not in Final Fantasy 1.
Who's the main character?
The Warrior of Light.
I never knew. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, he doesn't have a name. Although there's a remake coming out now where he does have a name. I think it's Jack.
His name should be Cloud.
No. Cloud's a star in plenty of games. He has his own movie.
Pretty good movie.
It's an alright movie. It's pretty fun.
Pretty good.
In fact, this skin is based off that movie.
I know. It's my favorite skin. I think you guys should play Final Fantasy.
1?
Yeah. With Cloud.
Mm,
Or 7.
that's the one with Cloud. I like Final Fantasy 1. It's one of the few that I played. Oh, I don't like that, though. Missing our tech from the weak hit of Nair, and Suarez
Yeah.
going to take the lead.
It's really hard to know what side you're going to end up in
Yeah,
that case, because that was like really ambiguous.
It was. It was a weird situation to be in, for sure.
Also, like now more of our LI players are now wave dashing down the Egglers. I think that's a good mix-up to do. It's not, you shouldn't do it every time,
Yeah, no, it's not a solid catch-all option.
but it does work in most situations.
He just skirted along the plat. He did not care.
Yeah, no, you're okay. Oh, he's
Earlier in tonight's tournament, Ippo was facing off against Suarez and made this matchup look very doable. And
yeah. No, this matchup's doable. I actually still think it's Slight Cloud, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Very optimistic from Cloud perspective. I feel like even is a bit more of a accurate summation.
Yeah. So, like, Cloud still has back air, which is really strong in this tool, and it does break the armor fairly early. And with the new buffs of up smash to catch him from ledge and limit just being a lot faster than it was in previous games, also him being able to snap the ledge a lot easier from going under. Yeah, Baron right there, because that's a tool they just gave him. I think like Cloud's just it's just a lot tougher to deal with against for Yoshi. And if you just understand the matchup, you should do perfectly fine. Noted Suarez has played this matchup at its worst during a previous generation of this game when it was considered not doable.
No, yeah, no, that's a very different story. But
Yeah.
here in Ultimate, I feel like even with the adjustments that Cloud has received over the past couple of updates, it's still maybe at best even. I feel like the way that Yoshi's able to navigate this matchup effectively, like he isn't really locked down for finding good landings. It's not as easy to juggle Yoshi, and on the damage part,
You'll be surprised on like if you don't like Cloud can actually juggle Yoshi fairly well, and up air is still able to break that up armor. Like, is really good. So right there, if he managed to get him, Suarez would have had so much percentage just taxed on. And like once you read their jump, it should be really taxing. I think instead of Nair there, he should have done like a move that would set him up, like up air or something else.
I was gonna say forward air. I think
Yeah.
forward air would be the pick. Forward air itself is pretty, relatively speaking, safe
Yeah,
on
but
shield.
you want him to lose the jump. So like once Yoshi has no jump, like that's the moment you strike with Cloud. And because he's so fast on the ground, He's just able to strike this. See, like, this gets really scary for Suarez now. Because now he's fearing up smash, he's fearing the jump, up air for, like, more percent.
I think back air is still... I was definitely thinking you're right on the money with back air being the premier tool for this matchup.
Yeah, like, back air here. I'm just talking about in the juggle situation because he was directly above. So, like, now he's just giving... That's too much space for him.
All right, just the pummels. I actually like that as an option.
He's dead.
No, good DI is going to keep him alive. If it was towards center stage, then yeah, that was a dead cloud. Oh, that Nair is going to do it though.
So, Mojo gave him, as you saw, like right there, like Suarez didn't give him as much space. Mojo just gave him so much space. They were in the exact same situations before, where the other player was on ledge, and Suarez just he gave him enough space where he can react to an option. Where Mojo was like, he went to like almost center stage and started shooting blade beams. And I think it's just a fear of like egg he has now. He's just respecting egg too much. And when you're Cloud, the second you see Yoshi drop down, you can just dash attack it and punch through the egg and punch him. And that's also another reason why I think he's strong in the matchups. Like,
okay, no, I think that's a fair assessment. I could definitely understand your perspective now. I have also heard the same argument with very similar notes from Ippo in regards to this matchup. So definitely inclined to change my view. With that being said, I still feel like Suarez is playing it out really well. And I kind of... Okay, so character choice aside, now that it seems like Cloud is the settled option for Mojo, I feel like one of the biggest issues may be part fear, and two, being too passive. I feel like there's too many times where Mojo is giving Suarez the right of way to dictate where the battle's taking place.
So, again, I think that's more with the fear. It's okay to be passive in this matchup. I also play it more passively. I know a few other players that are good in the matchup play it passively, and that's okay. I think the problem is when you respect the player too much.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think too much.
And I think
is the key modifier.
I think is like, again with the fear. He has such fear of Suarez that he lets John get away with a bunch of stuff. John being Suarez. Let's go, Suarez.
Let's go, John.
Yeah, that's where that cheer comes from. That's a dumb setup.
That is. It's very silly, and Suarez gets it fairly often. Oh no.
So
I've been telling him to down tilt so often lately, and I'm so glad that he actually did something smart with it.
Yeah. So what's dumb about that setup is the same animation of he got what do you call it? Dash back.
Okay.
Snapback. So there's like same animation of what do you call it? His F smash is the same animation as similar to his pivot grab. So like at a split second notice, you don't know if he's pivot grabbing or gonna S smash you. So that's how Yoshi's got a lot of grabs like that.
That's pretty funny. I never realized it like that.
So like if you like try to react to the animation, it's literally so similar. So you can't. It's really scary to spot dodge. So you're not gonna die off the grab, but you don't want to keep getting grabbed.
Yeah, no, it's little bits of damage that's safe, and it further asserts strong positioning for Yoshi. That's probably one of the only truly good things about his throws, is that like it's just going to further his end game. And talking about the end, that is a 3-0 to Suarez's favor. From the winner's side, Suarez takes tonight's Training Tuesday.
Are we interviewing him?
No.
Should interview him.
No.
Go get him.
No, I'm going to talk to him later.